Good morning, everybody. It's Andrew. I'm actually in the fort at Fort Amherst today, and trying something a little bit different this morning. As you know, we're all on lockdown here in Newfoundland. I think they call it Class 5, and as a result, we're fairly limited to the territory that we're allowed to explore. So I'm out at the fort. And this morning I'm reminded, and I'm very fortunate, I think, to have been reminded, because, look, it's a difficult time, right? And I know it myself. You've probably seen it in some of my writing. You've probably seen it in some of my posts. I've become a little bit frustrated out here at Fort Amherst. I spend a lot of time out here. There's a lot of litter, right? There's a lot of hypocrisy. I hear kids talking about climate change and yet unwilling to even look after their immediate environment. It's a mess out here. Don't get me wrong, I love graffiti. Thank God for Brooke with the Boondockers team and the appreciation that he gave me for graffiti so many years ago. But I find it ridiculous, and again, you talk about the hypocrisy. Kids coming out and tagging another man's beautiful artwork. So I came across this old story, and I thought that I would share it with you. I think it was very important for me this morning. Again, like I said, it's a difficult time and an important time for us to just reassess, to reflect, and maybe think of better times. Obviously, a time that I found to be a lot more pleasant when I wrote this story. It's called Heartland. I've often wondered about the characters who spray paint the many rock faces along Newfoundland's Trans-Canada Highway. What would possess a person to desecrate these geological wonders with indiscriminate scribbles and senseless professions? They're not exactly random or spontaneous creations. There must be some sense of planning involved. I can't believe people just have paint cans rolling around in the trunk of their car, always at the ready to make their tag. Furthermore, it's not like they exhibit any form of artistic talent. This is graffiti in its crudest form. Simple markings a Cro-Magnon might scribble, most often consisting of nothing more than their mark and an enduring statement of love. I'm laughing here now as I'm doing this. I think of my fingers, which we're not supposed to be doing in COVID, and I'm watching the spittle. I'm speaking moistly. And by the way, Justin, it's not moistly, it's speaking emphatically, dude. And that's it, isn't it? Actually, I should go back and read that last line. Simple markings a Cro-Magnon might scribble, most often consisting of nothing more than their mark and an enduring statement of love. And that's it, isn't it? You never see any profanity painted on the roadsides. You rarely see a personal quote, or an artist's drawing. They rarely exhibit more than a single color of paint, and the overspray exposes their limited experience with this paint can. Their text is quickly inscribed in the darkest hour of night. Shy artists who are fearful of rejection or afraid to get caught in such a foolish act, yet still wanting everyone to know of their true relationship status, albeit in an encrypted form, most often providing a set of initials, or at best, first names only. It's beautiful, really. Young love with an emblazoned promise to last forever. Some might suggest that love is blind, so perhaps this should be an eye-opener for all of us. Even in its most fleeting moments, there is nothing quite like the euphoria experienced in a new relationship. The anticipation of time spent together, new discoveries, smiles, fun dates, and the hope that time will stand still. Make no wonder they make the time to share their experience. In fact, it's a wonder they don't use a chisel instead of paint. But that would mean less time together. Rock on, kids. We appreciate the reminder and an opportunity to share the feeling. Stay safe out there, everybody. And just so you know what it is that I'm looking at while I'm telling you this story. Most eastern point of land in all of North America. Thanks all.